With less than 3 weeks to the opening of Generate London 2018, preparations for the season's premier web design conference are really gathering pace. Not only did the Generate flash sale exceed our expectations earlier in the month, but we've also been hard at work behind the scenes finalizing our roster of top web design and dev speakers for you. But don't just take our word for it, here's just a tiny taste to whet your appetites. Daniel OlsonAs, Chief Operating Officer of DigitalCube. Daniel Olson's responsibilities include product development and growth. He focuses on creating technical solutions centered around WordPress, design thinking and the point those two things intersect. And this experience undoubtedly inspired his talk at Generate, The Future is SaaS. While the upper limit of what's possible in a digital service-based industry may not exist, the reality of designing a product for scale may have real-world implications for its users and the communities around them. This is why his talk will explore its effect on relationships, quality of life, freedom of choice, and what the future of the as-a-service model has in store. Laura Yarrow is a UX consultant at Experience UX. She's spent 12 years in the digital industry, first as a web developer and subsequently as a user experience designer, and her passions are ethnographic and field research, behavioral psychology and understanding people. As a result, she is fascinated by what happens when we tell stories. In her talk, The Art and Science of Storytelling, Yarrow will be speaking about how understanding the neuroscience and psychology of storytelling can be used to create engaging, learnable and memorable experiences for your products and services. Falb is a consultant, researcher, speaker and lecturer who empowers people using design. She is the author of the book White Hat UX and is deeply committed to putting humans at the center of work and building honest, transparent experiences, and there is certainly a lot of discussion about ethical design these days. About evil, Silicon Valley surveillance capitalists like Google and Facebook who track, profile and exploit our data. But the discussion can seem distant to the developer or designer who is simply trying to make a living. How are we supposed to take up the fight against unethical design? By asking the right questions and by working within a white hat framework, both of which you'll get to know in Falb's talk, Practical, Ethical Design. Tony Harmer, Chief Enchantment Officer at Wizardry Limited. Tony Harmer, aka the Design Ninja, is an illustrator, designer and learning content author who has helped some of the world's largest brands identify workflow cost savings running into the tens of millions and frustration savings that are priceless. As an Adobe certified expert and instructor in many applications, Harmer has specialized in interoperability with Creative Cloud and is very enthusiastic about the accelerating of desktop production on the desktop through the integration of mobile tools into design workflows. Harmer's talk Generate Web Assets at Lightspeed will look at the production of graphic assets in today's, more and faster, for less world and shows a stack of workflow efficiencies that will save time and money. With Generate only a few short weeks away, there isn't a whole lot of time left to secure your place. See the full list of speakers here and make sure you pick up your ticket today. Related articles.